En el video pasado, mostramos que Daniel Cormier estaba en desacuerdo con que Michael Chandler haya esperado tanto por Conor McGregor, ya que estaba perdiendo dinero al no tomar otras peleas. Al parecer, estas críticas llegaron a sus oídos, y esto dijo Chandler al respecto.
In the sport of mixed martial arts, whether they are lying to you or not, or you think they're telling you the truth, they would have done exactly what I did. They would have done exactly what I did, and trust me, they're all enviable. Or sorry, they're all full of envy of my enviable position that I'm in right now. They can act like they're tough guys, and they would have fought 4 times in the time that I sat out. Come on. Yeah, maybe you could have. Maybe you would have. Wouldn't have fought 4 times anyway. I fight the best guys in the world, top 5 guys non-stop. So you ain't fighting 4 times in 12 months. It's just not happening these days. Everybody averages about 2 fights per year these days when you get into the top 5. So maybe I missed out on 1 or 2 fights, but none of them are even going to even hold a candle to what is about to happen June 29th. Eyeballs, platform, finances, everything.
Chito Vera quiere pelear con Petr Yan en noviembre en el Madison Square Garden, así lo dejó saber recientemente en el espacio de Cameron Haynes. Les dejo el fragmento.
Perfect world, I want to fight November, Madison Square Garden, and I would like to fight Petr Yan. So I think that's a no-brainer for the fans, for the UFC, and right there you have a former champ against a title challenger.
Yeah.
The winner can sit right there waiting for the title shot. So
right.
It's a fight that we will fight our asses off because this is a big one.
There's a lot at stake.
There's a lot of stake.
Yeah. And you like your matchup against him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
That would be.
And he said he wanted to.
Did he?
He declined before because we saw each other at my last fight because he fought 2. And it's like, hey, I want you next.
Yeah.
And I say, what are you talking about? You declined twice.
Yeah.
Don't be acting tough right now. He's like, no, it wasn't a good time for me. Well, then shut the fuck up. Fuck off.
Do you?
Because when I fought Cruz, the original fight was me and Jan in Boston.
Oh. Because
he declined, they called Cruz and they make it in San Diego so it can be bigger for both of us.
I see.
So I said yes to both guys.
Conor McGregor publica nuevo video de sparring usando sus piernas para practicar el pateo, incluyendo su pierna de titanio, que al parecer está completamente recuperada. En su reciente entrevista en Le Batard Show, Justin Gaethje reflexiona sobre, en su opinión, cuál fue el mayor error que cometió en su pasado combate contra Max Holloway. Acá les dejo el fragmento.
I think if I made a mistake, I think the biggest mistake was not realizing or understanding through the camp how much danger I was in. You know, I don't know why. You know, obviously I know why now. I know that was a mistake now, but you know, I think it was more difficult for my body to go to like a primal state because of my lack of awareness of the danger that my body was in. You know, that's not that I didn't give Max respect. I think it was more. If I had to put a finger on it, I think it was more the fact that I never in my life saw Max as an opponent that I would potentially fight.
Right.
You know, he was always in a different weight class. I never was like, this is the guy I want to fight. You know, there's never been another fight in my career where I've been like, you know, I didn't expect to fight this guy, or I have too much respect for this guy, or you know, it's not that I didn't want to hurt him. I was willing to hurt him, but you know, the lead up was very different because it wasn't a guy that, you know, even Donald Cerrone was my friend back in the day, but he knocked me out in a practice in like 2010. So I was like, I want to get that back. You know, the competitor in me wants to get that back. You know, that fire wasn't there And I think that was probably the biggest mistake that I made, going into this fight. And it's something that I'm going to learn from. But again, all credit to Max for the way that he fought. I think he fought so perfect.
Jamahall Hill vuelve a hablar sobre el tema de su derrota por KO contra Alex Pereira. Esta vez en el canal de The Eshmo, dice que Herb Dean contribuyó a su derrota. Acá les dejo el fragmento.
Oh, I mean, like I said, man, it's protect yourself at all times. But like, right after they tell you that, it's obey my commands at all times too. And when in the moment, whenever it happened, I stopped. He said stop before he interjected, and I stopped. And you can see Alex continues to close the distance on me. If Herb Dean could have done anything, I would have liked to have had a more clean and better reset. Like the fact that that a ref will give your opponent the control of the octagon like that, it makes me kind of think before I just straight up just disengage and just obey a ref's command like that. Like, you know what I mean? If I'm being honest, I don't want to, like I said, I ain't trying to make no excuse or anything, but if there's one thing that I look back on the fight that I would have done differently, it would have been kind of more so disregarded that command and stayed on my fight.
Kamaru Usman, en su podcast Pound for Pound, fundado por él y Henry Cejudo, emite algunas críticas hacia Sean Omalley por considerar una pelea contra Ryan García, en vez de enfocarse por volverse indiscutido en su división, ya que es una de las más competitivas. Esto dijo:
And he's serious about it, but will he do it in the UFC? I doubt it. Will Dana allow Sean to come to boxing? I don't think so.
Why are we even entertaining this right now? Sean O'Malley has a whole, like literally one of the deepest division to get through. You have one of the deepest divisions of contenders waiting for you. Why are we entertaining you going here and there to fight this guy? How about we beat up a couple of guys in my division first and cement myself as a great in my division. Cement myself first before I'm even entertaining these gimmick fights. I mean, it is what it is, man.